Hi everyone, Peter Salom's Griniflix Adventure 8. Shooting Leica lenses on a Nikon Z6. Good idea or bad idea? Big storm coming through, huge waves. I thought I'd take this opportunity to see whether mixing up my Leica gear with the Nikon gear, and does it actually make sense. I did a video of shooting the Leica M240P body with Nikon lenses and Leica lenses and comparing the two, and I'll put them in the link above. But let's see how the Leica lenses do on the Nikon Z series. The great thing about the new technology coming out, and so many mirrorless cameras coming out now, as opposed to the DSL, digital SLR cameras, is that you can mix and match manufacturers' lenses with the mirrorless cameras and then see what's the best glass that you like to use for your photography with the different types of bodies that are available. So I'm actually shooting with the Z6 right now and using the Leica 21mm f2.8. It's a great combination. It's really nice size. If we look at the Nikon with the Leica lens there, and this is the Leica M240P digital camera, and you can see they're much the same size. That's the size there, and the profile, there's not much in it, and they weigh about the same as well, give or take 100 grams. So the reason why I like using the Leica, it's just a smaller camera, great street photography, and wonderful lenses for street photography as well. So putting those lenses on the Nikon Z6 provides some significant benefits. Both the 24 megapixel, which is great, but we've got in-body image stabilisation here, so that's something that's just not available on the M240. What's the alternative to a 21mm lens on the Nikon? Obviously there are the Z series lenses that are available, which are great. I don't have any of those other than the kit 2470, but for a 21mm my choices are either the F-mount 18 to 35, so that's as a comparison, the difference in size, but it's a autofocus lens, so there's some significant advantages there. Alternatively, I go for the big Nikon 14 to 24mm f2.8, so just as fast. So you can shoot 21 with this, but you can see the difference in size and weight. So this lens alone weighs probably almost as much as the camera and this 21mm lens combined. So there are definitely some distinct advantages in using a smaller lens on the mirrorless camera. And I'm using a M-mount to Z-mount adapter here, so it's only that little bit here that gets added for this lens to operate on the Z6. And I'll include some photographs, and we'll do some comparisons on Lightroom and just to see, have a closer look. Okay, back in the studio and looking in Lightroom now at some of the photographs. Let's go full screen and have a look. There's my dad celebrating his, or contemplating his 100th birthday a month ago. Quite amazing, taking a very important call from overseas, and yes, he even got the letter from the Queen and a selfie. How exciting. Just looking at some of the detail here, quite amazing with the Leica lens combining with the Nikon Z6. So shooting at I think around f16 and a slow shutter speed, just giving you that full depth of field. Really notice it here. In the foreground, lots of detail. In the background, also lots of detail. And yeah, it's great mixing these lenses with different manufacturers, Leica with Nikon and whatever else. Oh, got my feet got wet as well. Oh well, some of the challenges of photography, but just trying to get different angles. And yeah, so a lot of fun using the Leica with the Z6, and obviously with the in-body stabilisation helping. I think my shutter speed's down to about 1/15 of a second for some of these shots, and having that in-body stabilisation on the Nikon is fantastic. Lots of detail again, no camera shake at these slow shutter speeds, but great depth of field and great detail. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and subscribe, like, comment. What sort of lenses are you mixing and matching with your mirrorless cameras? Love to get your feedback. Look forward to seeing you again on the next video. Thanks again for joining me on this one. Thanks. Cheers.